Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, hope you all are doing wonderful. And yes, today we are going to talk about solar eclipse, Surya Grahan, which is going to take place on 14th of December 2020. This is going to be last eclipse of this year. But other than that, if we think practically, whatever we have seen, which is which we all have experienced, the eclipse of corona has been there throughout this year. So many lunar eclipse came, solar eclipse came, so many Amavasya went, so many Purnimas went, but still we always feel that this full year has been eclipsed due to natural calamity. We can call it as a pandemic, which is a natural calamity. This is karmic calamity. I always think about it that when there is too much of panic in each and every human who doesn't have much of emotions, and always we people are becoming self-centered, and that time nature takes everything in its hand, and then it turns out to be a eclipse like situation for all of us. And with the grace of God, now very soon vaccine is going to be introduced. Already in America, already they have started. In Britain also they have started introducing it, or giving it to patients, and in India also very soon this is going to happen. But we have lost so many uh, people around us, and let us all pray by taking this by taking this pledge that we will always be very much humble and surrender towards nature, and my and our, not only mine, our prayers are towards the departed soul on this earth because of this pandemic. And knowingly unknowingly, so many people suffered during this pandemic. So once again, my prayers and healings for their family and to the departed souls, to get them sadgati. So, friends, solar eclipse, which is going to take place on 14th of December, and around in India, in Mumbai, uh, specifically around 7 p.m. in the evening. Like, if I have to be more specific, around 7 o'clock and 3 minutes, past 3 minutes, this eclipse is going to start, and it will end up till midnight, that is 15th of December. After midnight, just for 20 more minutes, it is going to sustain there. And in between time, like one hour will be Udit Kal, and middle kal, when we called it as a there is a pidhan of this Surya Grahan, and then step by step this Grahan is getting separated from all the eclipsed planets in that particular house, or in Akasha Mandal it is happening. And then we say that Grahan is now separated, Grahan is no more there. But this Surya Grahan specifically is going to happen, or going to be seen in some part of Chile, Argentina, and Southern America. And it is not always that everyone will suffer because of this solar eclipse. As I told before, the whole earth has suffered from pandemic. So we feel that what is this solar eclipse, because we all are suffering and we all are surrendered. I am very sure about it. But talking more about this eclipse this year, that is, this is last year eclipse, and this is going to happen in the sign of Scorpio, which is sign of Mangal, that is Mars sign, and is also watery element sign. At the same time, Jesta Nakshatra, this eclipse is going to happen. Already Mercury, which is Lord of Jesta Nakshatra, is also traveling through Scorpio sign. So we can say that Nakshatrapati of this Scorpio eclipse, or the Nakshatrapati of Sun and Moon, is lying in same house along with Sun and Moon. So this Mercury is getting forceful support or forceful energy through this moon and Surya being together in the sign of Scorpio. Second thing, Ketu is also there, so four planets like Venus is also going to be there. So, like altogether five planets like Mercury, Sun, Venus, Ketu, and Moon are going to be there in the sign of Scorpio. So, first thing for us, like occult lovers, research people, and sadhak means it is not mandatory that you are following certain planetary position or you are studying Jyotish, but sadhak means you are doing some sadhana, you are doing some chantings, or definitely you are in some, uh, you know, you are in some particular form of meditation, and this is the best time, friends, to start any new sadhana or any new mantra chanting. Why I am saying all eclipses are very good to start any mantra chanting, but this eclipse has a special message for all of us because Nakshatrapati, that is Nakshatra Lord of Moon and Sun, are going to be Mercury only, and Mercury itself is going to be there to witness this eclipse. One more thing, because Venus is also going to be there, but Venus that time will be in Anuradha Nakshatra, and Saturn energy is also too much required. If you see Saturn, so Saturn is transiting exactly, third from this eclipse house, and it is going to be in Capricorn sign that time. So definitely your 10th house is going to get hammered. Your 8th house, because by default as per Kalpurusha Kundali, 8th house is Randra Bhav. 8th house is house of occult. 8th house is house of suspense. And when we are talking about 8th house, it is house of hidden energies of your all life. I am not talking about only this life, all life together, all your energies which are accumulated in your 8th house during this Grahan period, because this Grahan is going to remain for a short period of time. But whenever Grahan is taking place, we are getting the Ved. Ved means we are getting the energies or certain rays of this Grahan before 2 weeks or 1 week only, and after Grahan also for 2 or 1 week we are experiencing the fruits of this eclipse. So it is not that only one day what we should do within this one day, what is going to happen within. No, this is the best time. From now only you have to start reciting Siddha Kunjika Stotra. This is one of the fantastic stotra one has to chant every day. You can chant it in the morning, before night, before sleep, in the evening after lighting a diya, and definitely you can chant to forfeit your any ancestral curses. This is the time, eclipse time is the best time when all your ancestors are uh, in a mode of motion where they are asking their desired fruits, because we don't know what are their desires. Only through our karmic energies in our this life we are just experiencing certain happy moments and certain sad moments, or some type of obstacles also we are facing in our life. So friends, definitely in this way we can just perform tarpan to our ancestors by chanting this mantra, by chanting any Surya mantra, whichever Surya mantra you like. Next, if you are starting from today up till month end, you can do this, and you can continue it later also. But at least if you want particular time zone, then definitely till 31st of December you can constantly practice this mantra chanting. Siddha Kunjika Stotra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya is the solar mantra, I call it as a, because this mantra contains lot of energy. And Om Namah Shivaya, this is a universal mantra. Om Namah Shivaya is, there is no other option than Om Namah Shivaya. I always call it that. So all these mantras, definitely friends, you have to chant. If you are feeling too much negativity in yourself or in your house also, definitely light real ghee diya in the evening time, and you can chant any of this mantra or any of this stotra. If you are running sadesati, because sun and moon are going to be together, and definitely Saturn is very near to all these planets as well as Jupiter, right? So you can definitely worship Vishnu Devata also, and yes, Dashrath Krut Shani Stotra also one can recite till the end of this month. This solar eclipse, everyone knows about eclipse, that there is a one liner planet, and there is a something like, you know, dark moon days around this period. And but when there is a dark, there is always a ray of hope. You know, always we see something is lighting there, and that ray of hope, that is in the form of our mantra chantings, our dedication, our surrenderness, will definitely prove that you will achieve your goals in your life. It is not like that only one day what is going to happen. No, you have to take it very seriously, or very loyally. You have to perform all these things. Solar eclipse is falling every time, but you know, even though we are not going to see it very clearly, but still we are going to experience the wave. And we always know that during this period, every full day you have to constantly mantra chant. Secondly, if you can do fast on this day, definitely by seeing your medical conditions, you can keep fast with eating fruits or milk or anything you can sustain on. And definitely you have to take bath before starting the grahan, because during this grahan it is not advisable to take bath, because this will shed off all your positive energy, it is said that. And definitely whenever you are taking bath after grahan is over, that time also you can mix rose water or ganga gel in your bathing water. Or if you do not have any of this, then while taking bath you can just chant Ganga, Saraswati, Godavari, Kaveri, Yamuna. Constantly you have to take name of holy rivers. You have to remember 9 number sign of your horoscope, and you just have to say to all these water rivers and river deities and goddesses, that grant us with lot of fortune in a right way, in a right path, and give us sadbuddhi and sat viveka buddhi. You know, this is so fantastic in our Bharatiya Sanskriti, in our Indian culture. We do follow all these things. So, whatever is necessary or whatever is possible through us, definitely we have to follow all these things. So, I hope you will follow this solar eclipse falling on 14th of December. Help poor and needy. Always have that attitude of helping others, and specifically uh, giving donation of food grains, giving donation of water, because this eclipse is going to happen in water element definitely. And Gandanta point is also going to be included here. So whoever have Gandanta nakshatra in their charts also, specifically they have to chant Jeshta nakshatra deity mantra or Jeshta nakshatra mantra uh, every till 31st of December, starting from today or tomorrow. You can, and specifically on that day also you have to do it. So this was all about solar eclipse. Next time we will continue with our series of Atma Karaka and Jupiter transit. Stay tuned with Planet to Soul Astrology, and as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho. May all be blessed. Namaste.